Good evening, my name is Mao. I'll be taking care of your table tonight. Allow me to do a brief presentation of our menu. Starting on the left hand side of the menu, we have our starters. I highly recommend our signature soup, our Bedrock smoked tomato soup. We're using Roma tomatoes with small apple juice from US. It creates a smoky and creamy taste to our soup. For more savory soup, I recommend our French onion soup. We're using caramelized onion, cooked in clear beef broth, topped with gratin topped with grilled cheese, and served with some toast. Topped with toast and served with grilled cheese on top. We are serving two. We also have two salads. We have our panko Caesar. Unlike our Caesar salads, our poached egg is breadcrumbs and deep fried. We serve with fresh anchovies. For a lighter salad, I recommend our smoked duck salad. We're using shredded hot smoked duck breast, baby spinach with tossed in balsamic onion and bacon dressing, and topped with grated egg whites. For one of our best-selling appetizer, we are roasted bone marrow. We're serving 2 halves of our bone marrow. We serve with chopped parsley salads and croutons on the side. For cheese lovers, I'll recommend our whole baked camembert. We serve one whole camembert with garlic paste, capers, and peppercorns on black peppercorns on top. Serve in a hot iron cast and some croutons on the side. For oysters, today we're serving freshly shucked Irish oyster from Donegal Farm. They are voted one of the best farms in Ireland. They are big in size, meaty, and with slight creamy finish. For a table to share, I'll recommend a Halma Iberica de Blota. It is cured for 44 months. It's served in this slice with bread on the side. It has a nutty taste and creamy texture. For non-beef items, I'll recommend our crispy skin sea bass. We're serving 180 grams of white meat fish fillet, served with heirloom tomatoes and dusted with fennel pollens. Next, we have our steak Diane. It's actually a vegetarian dish. We're serving a whole piling mushroom. After it's grilled, it actually resembles a steak. That's why it's called steak. It's an inverted steak Diane. It's served with Diane sauce and truffle fries on the side. For an alternative of fish, we have our tuna puff. We are serving sashimi grated pepper crusted tuna. We serve with feta pepperdill style with feta cheese and smoked tomato jam. We also have our steak burger. We're using 100% USDA prime beef patty. We serve with organic fried egg, cheddar cheese, bacon, whiskey mustard, and some mesclun salads and fries on the side. We also have apple grilled chicken. We're using whole boneless spring chicken grilled over apple chips from US, served with white truffle butter and roasted celery and roasted chicken juice. Moving on to our right hand side of our menu, we have our specialty, our grills. Also special about our steak is that we are using apples from US to grill our steaks. It creates a caramel and smoky taste to all our steaks. I highly recommend our Bedrock our Bedrock pepper steak. It's actually the muscle that's around the main ribeye cut. This cut has a tenderness comparable to a tenderloin and the flavor of a ribeye. For the pepper sauce, we are using black peppercorn. We reduce it with veal juice and we brown it with garlic confit to thicken up the sauce. Next we saw Corobata pork porterhouse. It's a chef's cut. It consists of a tenderloin and a strip loin. And pork's belly. The pork's belly is added to add sweetness to the meat. Next we have our lamb rack. We're serving 4 racks of lambs from US. It's grated USDA prime. It has a rich and buttery taste. Moving on to the US cuts, we are using 100% USDA prime Angus. For the ladies, I would highly recommend our tenderloin. It's the most lean and tender cut in the menu. It is also the ideal ladies portion of 220 grams. We are serving also a dry aged ribeye. This dry age process will allow the moisture in the meat to evaporate, which leads to a much intense beef flavor, and also the natural enzymes will break down the connective tissue between the muscle, making it much more tender. So this is a very flavorful and tender steak. Okay, for the gentlemen, I'll recommend the USDA prime ribeye. This steak is rich in marbling and has a natural compact flavor. Compared to a US cut, the Australian ribeye is much more leaner, as it is 100% fed on grass. It has a rich and buttery taste. For the bone-in strip loin, we grate the bone to extract more flavor from the bone. Thus, it has a nutty taste and substantial beef flavor. Next, we have our beef porterhouse. It's a 2-in-1 cut. It consists of tenderloin and a strip loin. It has a clean, juicy texture and a malty, crispy flavor. For the sauces, for our steaks comes with a complimentary sauces. For the sauces, we have our red wine sauce. It is basically red wine reduced with veal juice. Next, we have a classic béarnaise. It's a mixture of egg yolk, butter, and tarragon herbs. It's a cream-based sauce. Coming next will be a Bedrock chili oil. We're using house-dried chili padi, sauteed in bacon bits, followed by the hot whiskey mustard. We're using whole grain mustard seed infused with bourbon whiskey. Last but not least, our stone meal mustard. It's basically hand-milk mustard with a slight touch of sea salt and vinegar. For the sides, I recommend our Bedrock mac and cheese. It's basically macaroni cooked in gorgonzola blue cheese sauce, gratin parmigiano reggiano, and drizzled with truffle oil. To balance this off, I'll recommend our steamed asparagus or broccolini. Both are plain steamed with a slight touch of olive oil and cracked pepper. Do leave some space for our desserts. I'll highly recommend our Bedrock crumble. We're using Granny Smith apple, cooked with cinnamon and raisins, topped with walnut streusels, and served with banana bean ice cream.